After failing IELTS 9 times and nearly giving up on her dream of nursing abroad, Crystal finally understood one life-changing IELTS secret and immediately shot from a stuck Band 6 to a remarkable Band 8. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what Crystal learned, a new way of seeing IELTS that's simple, easy to learn, and could rapidly lift your score too. So a few months ago, I got this email. Chris, I've taken IELTS 9 times and I need Band 7 to move abroad. I'm desperate, please help. Now when someone tells me they've failed 9 times, I know exactly what's happening. They're not stupid, they're not bad at English. They've just been taught the wrong way. Crystal's story starts like thousands of others. She's a nurse working for the Hong Kong government. Good job, stable income, but she wanted more. She wanted to move abroad with her husband, build a better life, and use her nursing skills in a country with more opportunities. Her first attempt was like most people's. She bought some online materials, studied hard, walked into the test with confidence, and got Band 6. Okay, she thought, I just need more practice. So she enrolled in a face-to-face course. Expensive, time-consuming, but surely that would fix it. And the result? 8 more times she got Band 6 using that same approach. And here's what she told me.
I have experienced 8 or 9 times of failure, so I'm actually quite experienced in taking IELTS.
Crystal wasn't struggling with listening or reading, those were fine. Her problem, like many students, writing and speaking. The 2 skills where most teachers tell you to use complex vocabulary, memorize impressive phrases, and impress the examiner. Sound familiar? Crystal had tried everything. The more she studied, the more confused she became. You see, healthcare professionals like Crystal communicate differently at work. Medical terminology, professional protocols, complex documentation. So when they take IELTS, they think they need to sound the same way they do when they're working in the hospital. But here's the truth. IELTS examiners don't want to read a medical journal. They want to know one simple thing. Can you communicate clearly in everyday English? That's it. Crystal discovered this truth in an unexpected way. After her 9th failure, she was scrolling online, probably looking to buy her 10th IELTS course. That's when she found our free 5-day challenge.
I found the 5-day challenge. I was amazed by how simple is the idea.
Not impressed by complexity, not dazzled by how many tricks we taught her, amazed by simplicity. So what did she learn in those 5 days? First, I showed her what she was doing wrong. She was trying to sound like she was giving a formal medical presentation. So I explained it to her this way. Think about the difference in how you speak to people at work when you're in the hospital and how you speak to maybe a friend or a loved one after work about your day. When you are speaking in the hospital, you're speaking in a very specific style. But when you're speaking to a friend or a loved one after work, you relax, you communicate naturally and probably more clearly. Which version of you do you think the IELTS examiner wants to hear? And at first, she was hesitant. But Chris, I'm a medical professional. Shouldn't I show my advanced English? You've tried that 9 times. How's that working out for you? Silence. So we decided to completely change Crystal's approach. Instead of memorizing Band 9 phrases, she learned to trust her own natural English. Instead of trying to impress, she focused on being clear. So let me show you a real example of the type of thing that Crystal was writing. The implementation of comprehensive healthcare protocols necessitates multidisciplinary collaboration between medical practitioners. But we got her to just say that in natural everyday English. Doctors and nurses need to work together to help patients get better. Which one did you understand? Which sounds like a real person talking? Plus, in the first more complicated sentence, she's far more likely to make grammar, spelling, and vocabulary errors. Now let me teach you the exact 3-step simplification protocol that I taught Crystal. But before I share that with you, you heard Crystal talking about our free 5-day challenge. And I want to share it with you again for free. All you have to do is just click below in the description and you'll find a link that will take you to a page where you can sign up 100% for free. 5-day challenge has helped tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of students improve their writing scores by helping you simplify everything, not make it more complicated. So let's teach you this method, and this is something that you can immediately use in your next practice session. Step 1, the teenage test. Write your sentence and then ask, would a smart 13-year-old understand this immediately? If not, it's too complicated. Step 2, the active voice filter. Change passive constructions to active ones. These are often easier to write and, most importantly, easier to understand. Instead of protocols are implemented by healthcare professionals, write healthcare professionals follow protocols. And step 3, the one idea rule. Each sentence should contain one clear idea. If you find yourself writing multiple clauses, very, very long sentences, split them up into single idea sentences. Let me show you how Crystal used this in our actual IELTS test. Some people think hospitals should focus on treating patients, others think they should also focus on preventing illness. Discuss both views. With Crystal's old approach, she would have put something like the multifaceted responsibilities of contemporary healthcare institutions encompass both therapeutic interventions for existing pathologies and prophylactic measures designed to mitigate disease incidence. So if we apply the 3-step method, hospitals have 2 main jobs. First, they treat sick people. Second, they help healthy people stay healthy. See the difference? Same ideas, clearer communication, which results in a higher score. Try this right now. Take any complex sentence or paragraph you've written for IELTS, look back at your practice essays, and apply that simple 3-step simplification protocol. And watch how much clearer your writing becomes. If it's clearer to you, it's going to be also clearer to the examiner. The transformation wasn't just in her English though. It was in her mindset. She stopped seeing IELTS as a test of intelligence, and she started seeing it as a test of clear communication. 6 weeks after joining our VIP course, Crystal walked into her 10th IELTS attempt, but this time was different. No memorized phrases rattling around in her head, just confidence in her ability to communicate clearly using the existing language she already had. And the results? Overall band 8, from 9 failures to band 8 success. Today, Crystal lives in Australia. Her dream of working as an international nurse has finally happened. Crystal used exactly what I teach in our VIP course. If you're a professional stuck at 6 or 6.5, if you've failed multiple times despite your great English skills, if you're ready to stop overcomplicating and start succeeding, our VIP course has everything Crystal used to get band 8. Click the link to get one of the few places remaining before they're all gone. If you're still skeptical, if you still think that the key to high scores is using lots of complex vocabulary, I took hundreds of band 7, 8 and 9 essays, ran them through software, and what we do is we share the percentage of so-called high level and lower level words in those band 7, 8 and 9 essays. If you're still concerned, click this and it will prove that you don't need to use high-level vocabulary in every single sentence to get a high score.